All right. Is it going to be when the fragment is removed or when the fragment first enters? What'll it be? How much time are we going to change? Can we save Alma? Because that'd be great if we could save his wife, Jowd's wife. What'll it be? Where are we? I fell back through the cracks of time for what seemed like forever. And then I saw it. The final death. The end of this long night. Who exactly am I? I've already seen all the clues. All I have to do now is remember. The final journey to the truth starts now. What are the chances Sissel is Ray? Just in the past. But then I still don't know, final chapter, who that is. When was Yomiel's death? It was 10 years ago, when the Temsik meteorite fell. We traveled back through time, and now we're here at the scene of that death. The start of it all is about to replay itself. It's back at Temsik Park. None of this will ever need to happen. Oh, it's not a plunger. It's a baked potato. That makes way more sense. Don't shoot into the air. You don't know where that bolt's gonna come down. Give it up. Do you really think you can outrun me? Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Just stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. The cat? Huh? Oh, a kitten. Shoo! You might get hurt. Is Sissel the black cat all along? Oh, it's blue. I didn't expect that because it was monochrome. Was the cat also collateral damage? Yeah. So you do like a fighting game, like KO Echo. Are you okay? You alright now? Are you hurt? You saved me, mister? Totally did. Totally wasn't the will of God. I was just doing my job. The gods... What is happening right now? Why would... What? Phone? Why would you start playing music spontaneously? I didn't touch you. And I'm sure the mic picked that up too, so that's gonna be great. Anyway, that was awkward. The gods. They're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. So that's the Temsik meteorite, eh? It's beautiful, looking at it from this angle. It changed all of our fates completely. We can't stop Temsik from falling from the sky. But we might be able to protect you from that fragment and save your life. Huh. Didn't expect that, did ya? I don't know. Stop, phone! God! I'm not hitting anything! Turn off. You're done. Anyway. What's the matter, Detective Jowd? To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. If that meteorite fragment doesn't get him, yeah, we changed 10 years, huh? I'm pretty sure I would have shot him. I see. We might not be able to change your fate of dying. I can accept that. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, that fact will never go away. If my fate is to die here, then I accept that. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future. Okay, let's get started. Is someone ghost tricking my phone? Is that what's happening? Because now I'm concerned. Now, how are we gonna save you? If Lynn would just wander off somewhere, that would solve everything. When her sweet potato is almost ready, she's not gonna budge from that spot. But you know, it makes me wonder. A little girl all alone in the park listening to music and roasting a sweet potato. What kind of childhood did this girl have? Doesn't everybody have at least one day in their life like that? Give her a break. I mean, maybe, but at the same time, no. Anyway, if Lynn won't budge from that spot, then we'll just have to move the fragment move instead. Can't talk to her. Oh, the headphones. Where's the sweet potato? Nozzle. 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 There's nowhere else to go, huh? There we go. It's ready! Hold it! Alright, there's roasted sweet potato. What in the world is this thing? Oh boy, you even forgot what a sweet potato is? It's a roasted root vegetable. It's good. There's nothing like them on a cold winter's day. They're sweet and they smell delicious. I guess you could actually have them. Interesting. These guys sure are making me want to try one. Missile. Oh, it's just not far enough. There's still nothing we can do, though. Time's passing. The cat seems important. So it's gotta be when the meteor falls, right? I mean, can I do anything with this? No. I don't know what I can do right now. Oh, turn up the headphones? What are you doing? You're gonna hurt poor Miss Lynn's ears. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. You really startled her. You even made her drop her sweet potato. I know how much this girl loves her food, too. Anyway, at least her fate has changed, albeit ever so slightly. Apparently that was key. Somehow. I don't know what to do now. Miss, help me. Oh, poor Miss Lynn. I'm sorry. If you're so sorry, then put her down. All right now, Missile. I was really out of my head that day. Well, we can talk about all of this later. The Temsic meteorite is going to fall very soon. Before that happens, I have to think of a way to do something about that fragment. And I'll do everything I can help to. Missile, can you swap things? Anything? Like, the sweet potato's here now. Do it again? Please don't do that. I just thought it may wake her up. Even if you did wake her up, what good would that do at the moment? You're the one who needs to wake up, Sissel. These little doggies says some pretty smart things sometimes. Did I need to scare her before the meteor shows, or when the meteor shows up? Because otherwise, I don't know. 0. It's about time for that meteorite to come down. Oh, we have to change the fragment's path somehow. It looks like both paths and fates can be difficult things to change. There has to be a way. If we work together, you and me, I thought we'd be able to do something. Thought? That's funny. Wonder why he's using the past tense. Yeah, this sweet potato is, it's too late now. What does this fragment even look like? Like, what's its shape? Alright, impacts. Splits off. I don't even know. Time's up. I doubt we could move those two from that spot, which means we have to do something with the Temsec fragment instead. That should be easy with our powers. I think you're right, Missile. This is gonna be the grand finale. Rewind. Well, I don't know then. I don't know what I can do from here. Unless Sissel can do something about... Sissel can do things now. Sissel, get out of the way. Missile, can you reach that? Swap the potatoes. Oh, no, sorry, you're in the way. Alright, move. No, no, no. I don't know what we can do. Hang on. Go back here. I can rock it again. Where's this thing going? Okay, I can... Spray! I think it's too late now. I don't know what we can do, though, at this point. What could we possibly do here? Near the nozzle? Oh. Can I get to that one? Oh, I see what needs to be done. I see what needs to be done. I understand now. Alright, missile, out of the way. Excuse me. Wrong way. Rocket. Excuse me, missile, you're in the way again. And then missile get to the potato. Huh. Swap. Huh. It didn't do what I thought it would. Missile, can you swap those? Hang on. No. Because this, I can go here now to spray higher. But I don't know what I can do now. Because it didn't spray up like I thought it would. Hang on, let me try that again. I think I either I timed it wrong or it's just not how it's gonna work. I keep hitting the wrong buttons to swap. I'm never gonna get used to that. Unless I can... Not that button. This one, swap here. Swap here. Swap up. Alright, that's not getting up there. But... Oh, it's doing it! Excuse me, missile. Missile, you need to get up there. Get ready to swap. Oh, look at that sweet potato. That big, scary sweet potato. That's, yeah, close enough. That's not a sweet potato, Mino. That, Missile, that's Mino. Oh, right, of course. But look at them, the potato and Mino. Right now, they both have the same shape. So you're saying you could swap them, huh? Good idea, Missile. Okay, here I go. I'm gonna need your help. My help? Yep, you are. Not that one. Stop it. Go. Swap. Is that it? 'Cause I can't reach that. I don't know what I've done. Because I can't swap it with Mino, can I? Well, it's going. If it doesn't hit the lamp, then does it change trajectory? No, it still sniped him. Sniped him good. But, like, I can't reach. Oh. I probably should have to... I put missile in the wrong place. That's what. I know what I did wrong now. I put missile in the wrong place. Missile needs to be in the potato. Once it's over there. Not that button. This button. Excuse me, missile, get out of the way. Down here, down here. Rocket. Missile need to move. Sissel, over here. Carry it up. Carry it up. Okay. Okay. Sissel go down. Missile up. Sissel. Launch it. Swappy swap. Swappy swap. That'll deflect it. Oh, look! The lamppost is bending. But it hasn't broken yet. It really is a wonder it hasn't snapped. It might just hold out for a little while longer. If I recall, the Tempsic fragment smashed through the glass lantern on its way down. But if Mino sits firmly in its way, then fate should change, hopefully. Now what? It's about time for that meteorite to come down. Don't worry, Missile. I think we're ready for it. Look what's right in front of the fragment's path. Oh, okay. That giant sweet potato. Yeah, Missile. If anything can get in the way, that ugly monster can. Ouch. I mean... yeah. Anyway, now the fragment's path ought to change. But what if I decided to, swap them at the last second? No, I don't think I can actually do that. Can't reach it anymore. I guess we'll let it happen? See what happens. Don't screw up. Impact. The shard comes by and deflects. There. How's that? Look, the fragment's course. It changed a little. Now Yomiel's fate should really change. Does it hit the cat? And therefore, it becomes, Sissel? Wait a minute. Take another look at the fragment's trajectory. Now that it's changed, what's in its path? In its path? No. Oh, it gets him in the knee. Detective Jowd! The Temsic fragment shot through his leg. What? The cruel twists of fate weren't over yet. Don't tell me he ends up shooting, what's her face over there? Don't pull the trigger, man. Come on, put it down. Huh? Jowd, put the gun down now. If you don't, you're going to shoot him. I don't know if it's his detective training or what, but even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver. Put the gun down. Ugh. No! I knew it. This is my true fate. In the end, I stole his life away with my own hands. I won't let that happen! Missile! The bullet is stopped in midair. I'm here, inside the bullet! Now let's swap it with something. You mean like the potato? What? With what? Detective Jowd. The meteorite fragment is what made you pull the trigger. We won't let you become a murderer. We'll just beat him with a potato. We have to prove that the murder isn't the detective's true fate. And to do that, we have to stop this bullet. There must be something with the same shape as the bullet around here. Like a potato! Oh, jeez! He got impaled! Why is that so sharp? Oh no. We stopped the bullet. We still couldn't save him. That's not true. Huh? My fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed. But I'm still alive. What? I'm not dead. I'm just unconscious. Okay, so your fate of death has changed, but still, this fate is just too painful to watch in every sense. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. But we were overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was still slowly turning. Don't tell me Mino's gonna fall. No! Wake up! You gotta get out of there! Damn it, my leg won't work. It's all over! We're out of time! Miss Lynn! No! It's not over yet. But there isn't anything else to swap with! Why don't we just let it play out, and then try to find another way next time? Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse. And then you can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that. Why not? Sure, the fact of her death would be erased, but her memory of it would remain, like a scar on her psyche. And we don't want to do that to little... Like, she's like, what, 8 here? Ugh! I won't let that happen, not if I can help it. But what can we do now? Even if we work together, well, someone can manipulate it, can't he? You can do something, can't you? You can fix this. I think that there might be something that can be done. What is it? What can Sissel and I do? Not us. Don't forget, I'm here too. Ah! With 3 kinds of powers among us, we ought to be able to fight this battle. This battle against the fate of death. Yomiel! Sissel, your power is manipulating objects. Use your power to manipulate this. Oh, it'll push the small one. Huh? I don't get it. Just trust me. Let's go. Alright, I'll try to move there. Hup, hup. Now gather your strength and make it spray as if your life depended on it. I'm dead though. As if her life depends on it. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all. And remember, you'll only have a split second. Okay, now, do it! Got it! Now it's your turn, Missile. What? Me? But what can I do? Swap. I think you know the answer to that. Okay, got it. You can swap them. That hunk of concrete will go back to its original position. But even if I swap them, it'll still be right above Miss Lynn. What if we swap it twice? Don't worry. Or will you just move it? Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them. Swap, swap. And now, it's no use. We can't stop that horrible Mino. Oh, you recognize it then. What can we do now? I don't see how gaining a second or two helped. Oh, it helped, all right. Those few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Last up, it's my turn. Your turn? Him. You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures. Oh. Wait a minute. You mean... That's right. I'm going to save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body. You get out of there too, though. He's still alive, but his legs are done. Ye gods. He's still alive, though. That shouldn't have killed him. It's gonna hurt, though. But he should still be alive. We've changed the future in a big way. Ah, you're awake. Hey, mister. Is your knee okay? Huh? Oh, it'll be fine. It's just a scrape. I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit. The main thing is, you're not hurt. You saved me, mister? I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. No, dog. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. Do you think you'd go call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could. But... What's that? What is that? This is a detective's badge. We give them to children who have been very brave. A detective's badge? That's great. Still setting her on the path. Okay. You know what to do, little detective. Are you alive? Yesn't. Yeah, sadly. Hang on. Help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing? To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. When I came to, my body was already moving all by itself. It was as if somebody else was controlling me. I see. But you know, I'm glad it happened. That's Sissel. Sissel's dead. Hey, mister. I found this kitten. It was over there. Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago. It's probably a stray. Probably caught some strays. It's kind of limp. Is it okay? Nope. I don't know. I think it's unconscious. It's dead. That's funny. It doesn't look like it's injured or anything. Poor little kitty. How about if I take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come with me, little kitten? Well, it looks like his fate just changed in a big way. Whose fate? That kitten's, of course. Sissel's. Sissel is in fact a cat. Sissel. The name Sissel echoes in my head. That's my real name. Oh, you used the cat's name as your code name? Why? These long, lonely 10 years. You were my one and only friend. Oh. Sissel was your pet cat while you were dead? How about it? Do you remember now? Old friend? Huh? I'm a cat! I think I finally remember. 10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into this park. I was weak and all alone in the world. Right, this happened. Hostage situation. Cat says hi. Somebody, please look at me. Huh? Oh, kitten. Shoo, you might get hurt. And then he died. In the original timeline. Somebody, please reach a hand out to me. I had just only died at the time. I had lost everything. My life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore, but I still managed to reach out a hand to him. The next thing I knew, my soul had transferred to the black kitten. With no recollection of who I was, I lived as a cat with you for a while. After a while, the man regained his memory. I went back to just being a cat. And then the man got his body back. I took my body back from the morgue. There was somebody I just had to go see. Just one more time. I took control of my body and hurried to her house. But I was just a little too late. I had just missed her as she left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Yomiel." Oh. Yomiel died and his wife, joined him, but Yomiel didn't actually die. I'm guessing. The man named Sissel. It was the name of something important he had lost, along with his life. His fiancée. He told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. Okay, not wife, but fiancé. Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man, and there was nothing I could do for him. For 10 years, I wandered through the darkness, with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. At first, I could only manipulate small creatures and objects. But then after a while, I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside me deepened, and I started to get a little twisted. I wanted light. Distorted, artificial light. Oh, but wait. If Yomiel died, or doesn't die, then his fiancée doesn't die. When I got my revenge on Lynn, I would see that light. Or at least, that's what I tried to believe. Nope. Bang. So did that first stray shot hit Sissel? I left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away. The black cat. I was possessing Sissel then. It wouldn't look very much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away after all. So you borrowed the body of your old friend. And then how did Sissel die? Sissel was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in the country when I left. But then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible. What was that? Sissel, there inside the bag, was dead. What? The stray shot did hit Sissel. I wasn't able to control her completely. Yep. The first bullet didn't hit anything. Or, so I thought. But it did hit something, didn't it? It hit Sissel inside that bag. Yes, that's when I lost my life. Right there in the presence of Temsic radiation. There it is. And that's when I got my powers of the dead. My ghost tricks. I think I understand it now. Why I was the only one who couldn't get his memory back. It was because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time, after all. But as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. My true death was hiding just behind that corpse. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Lynn tonight? If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? It's simple. Because I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Huh? Why not? Remember the thing about individual differences in the powers we get? I can control all kinds of things, from the living to the dead. But even so, there are some things that you can do that I can't. You mean, I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death. If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Not only that, but I never would have just let my fiancé stay dead like that. But you're here 10 years in the past now. That's thanks to your powers. I just tagged along with you. Come to think of it, no, Missile did go back in time. He had that power too. In any case, now the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. Who will remember what now? The fate of your death, the kitten Sissel's fate, and I can just bet you the fate of the woman you love has changed too. Yes, I believe you're right. So, this was the last fate to be averted, huh? I did it! So, Yomiel, it looks like your plan for revenge ended in failure. So it has. Yes, and I'm glad too. I think I kind of understand now what you've been feeling these 10 years. She understood. She shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. She saved me from the darkness. And now he returned the favor. Well, I guess it's time we got back. A new 10 years later was just born. Right. We should get back to our new present. I can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla again. So these past 10 years will now all vanish. Well, not completely. Huh? The memories of all of us here will remain. including the memory of what I did, my crime. That's the way this game of the dead works, eh? And no matter what the reason, there's no denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I have no intention of running away from that either. The most inexcusable crime in my new life. Hey, Sissel. Yes? When we go back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. It will be like we never met. So before that happens, I just wanted to say one thing. Tonight, I stole away your life with my own hands. I'm truly sorry. That's already a thing in the lost past. Our fates have changed now, right, Yomiel? Thank you, Sissel. I'm so very glad I met you. Me too, Yomiel. Sissel? Are we ever going to see each other again? I couldn't stand if we weren't. Don't worry, Missile. I bet we'll see each other again someday. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait until then. Sissel, I'll never forget you! I'll never forget you either, valiant little doggy. Well, it looks like you come to live with me now. So let's be getting home, little black cat. Home, huh? That sounds good, Detective Jowd. We all witnessed the birth of a new beginning, and now we're each going back to our own new present. How's everything changed? We said goodbye to the parts of our stories that would be lost, believing that someday our paths would all cross again. Wait. What are we not doing now? Before you go back to a new present, I wanted to thank you. Yeah, who are you? Before I cease to exist? Oh, it's you. Yes, it is I, Ray, in case you have forgotten again. Thanks to you, everything has turned out as I had hoped. I'm really grateful to you, Sissel. Thank you. Who? But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory. Yes, I know that. I know all about you. Can I ask you a question, Ray? I want to know, who exactly are you? Fair enough. I will tell you. Let me tell you about another version of tonight's events. Another version? You changed the fates of many people tonight. The first of which was hers. Yep. Jigo Super died. If you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot in the outskirts of town. If that had occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? Let me tell you a story. A story of a little creature. After they stole her life that night, they broke into her apartment. There's Tango. And Yomiel. No! They stole the wooden box from the ceiling hiding place and left. And in the process... Wow, just an absolute massacre, huh? 2 little dead bodies were left behind. However, the little fellow's spirit lived on. He desperately reached out his paw towards his mistress. And that's when a miracle occurred. What? Look at that! The powers of the dead, but how? Because Yomiel was there with the stone. He didn't really understand himself. Not yet, anyway. But with all you know now, I bet you understand it, do you not? Hey, wait a minute. Yep. Right there. He's within range. That's right. He died inside the aura of that strange energy. But unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress. There just wasn't anything he could do with only the power to swap objects. He needed the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady. The little fellow chased after the men, but there still wasn't anything he could do. In the end, he was left behind with the man in the red in the deep, deep sea. And then he went back. He went back to the world of 10 years before, to the moment of the man in red's death. What? Man, Missile is his own protagonist. He decided to wait it out. He decided to wait until that night came again. So it's funny because I made the guess of maybe Sissel is Ray who waited to like loop time in order to fix things. But no, apparently Ray is Missile. And that's the other version of this story, of the story this night. A story that has taken these 10 years to be retold. So that was you, huh? Oh, it's Future Missile! Oh, wow. It's funny, because I think I gave Ray, despite apparently being later described as a grandpa voice, the same voice I gave to Missile, and that was totally unintentional. That's right. I'm Missile. That's crazy. What a twist that Super didn't need to be, but here it is, and it's nutty. 10 years is a very long time in dog years. You couldn't change the fates of these people on your own, so you decided to wait those 10 years out. Exactly. And then at last, that fateful night rolled around again. It took 10 years for his powers to fade, though. By this time, I had grown old, and my powers were weak. So I decided I needed to find somebody to help me this time around. Somebody who possessed different powers than me. But wait a second. You were able to manipulate that desk lamp. His powers changed. But far too late. Over the course of the long years, my powers changed. My ability to swap objects weakened, but I became able to manipulate small objects. But in that case, why didn't you cooperate with yourself? Because I couldn't. Huh? From watching the man in red, I figured out there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things he could do, like travel through the telephone lines, for example. What? It may not seem like much, but it's a very important power. Yeah, it's how you get places. Especially if you're trying to chase somebody. But there's something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning that I had that power. How did you know so much about me? Why wouldn't I? After all, we had met before. On that night, the first time around. What? We met before? We did? From listening to the conversation of the two intruders to the apartment, I learned that Miss Lynn had lost her life at the junkyard on the edge of town. I followed the Ghost World path to the junkyard and came upon an incredible scene. Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness, a twisting and swiveling desk lamp. It made my first stand on end, I can tell you. That was me? So I was shot on that night the first time around as well. What? You had lost your memory that time too. You had just died and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me. I did what? I just want to find my own lost memory. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. That's what you said. And then you just left through the phone. And then you disappeared. Away over the telephone line. I'm really sorry I didn't help you. That's why I decided that this time, I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage. Mutual advantage? The only thing you were interested in was finding your own lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path to doing that, we would both benefit. And namely, the right path would be the path to the man in red, to Yomiel. What? I gave you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction. And then I gave you a time limit. A time limit? Oh, I wasn't actually going to disappear at the end of the night, was I? That's right. As you know, I said you only had until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. And the man in red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the sea forever, and it would have been impossible to do all of this. If that had happened, it would have been all over. It had to happen tonight. Then, you mean that thing about ceasing to exist? Oh, that? Completely made up. A little naughty of me, I know. But I just wanted you to use your time wisely. Oh, boy. I had to admit, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way. Mistle's the best! Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age. How do you age as a ghost? And now it's time to say farewell. These past 10 years will cease to exist, and with them, so will I. Missile, I believed in you. I always knew you could do it. And so you did. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Missile. So you waited and waited these 10 long years. All for the sake of your two ladies, Lynn and Camilla, eh? Of course. Because that's what doggies do. You're the best, Missile. Now then, farewell, Sissel. And so the story of a single night came to an end. Nobody but us knew what had really happened in this town tonight. I made my way back to a new present. What awaits us, do we know? Do we get to see? Huh? How come it's dark? I'll just turn on the lights here. Oh, God, the contraption. It'll be fine this time though, right? Yeah, there's no extra line, there's no gun. Were you surprised? You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death. Man. You wouldn't know, but that's not funny. Yippee, it worked! But it's not even my birthday today. It was my mom's birthday the day before yesterday. I made the surprise for her, but it came out so well, I wanted to use it again. Hey. That's alright, Lynn. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as detective, right? Really? Thank you, Detective Jowd. Dad, you're home! Hi, Camilla. Let me introduce you. This is Lynn. She was just assigned to the detective division today. Hi, Camilla. It's nice to meet you, but you remember each other, right? Nice to meet you too, Lynn. Congratulations on becoming a detective. Huh? Is something wrong? I feel like I know you. Oh, another badge. You have one of those badges, too? Oh, this? Yeah. I have one just like it. My dad gave it to me the other day. But yours looks a lot older than mine, though. How long are you gonna keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn? Forever? What's wrong with it? To me, this is the symbol of a real detective. It's been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Who would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day? Sissel would have guessed. When you gave me this badge, I just knew. I knew it was my destiny somehow. Destiny, eh? Actually, do you remember? Who remembers what? And now that I'm a detective, I'll find out where that destiny will lead me. That you will. That you will. Meow. Oh, hello. Don't tell me you're that same little kitten. That's right, the very one. You know what? This is a very, very special cat. He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten. Still a kitten? Yep, he never got any bigger or anything. Wow, what a mysterious little fellow. I know, right? His name is Sissel. Sissel. It seems to me I've heard that name somewhere before. Meow. I think Sissel likes you, Lynn. Mom's alive! Alright, everyone. Let's start the celebration. Okay, Mom. Chicken! I bet you're just like me. Your destiny led you here somehow, too. You bet it did. And so we meet again, Sissel. You do remember, huh? From just that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world, and I learned something. Their fates, their lives, they were all interconnected. Somewhere, somehow, in some way. And now, this is my new fate. Still got powers? Oh my god, look at them tear into that chicken. I guess I really am a cat. It suits me just fine to curl up and watch. Watch the strange and beautiful patterns of their lives unfold. And it looks like I'll have plenty to watch here for quite a while. Oh my god, look at Missile spinning. Happy birthday to our lovely Lynn. Like I said, it isn't my birthday. That's good enough. Hey, Missile, I thought I asked you to stay home and guard the fort. It's fine. But birthdays are for celebrating together. No, with friends and love. Okay, well, I missed most of that. That is a lot of pasta. Man. Who are you? What are you doing? There. How do you like that? Not bad, huh? But definitely not good. Maybe now I can be a great detective, just like Inspector Cabanela. You trying to emulate him? What kind of example is the inspector providing for his men? A good one. Dude, put your shoes on in the restaurant. Are you kidding me? Here's your food, gentlemen. Memory? What are you doing here? I heard you were going to be picking new members for the Special Investigation Unit today. So you took on a part-time job here again, just so you could eavesdrop? Just books it. Oh, you have no idea the lengths I'd go to reach my goals. Should you be eating the customer's food? You've never cooked this way. What do you mean? I'm still not going to sing it. Is this really necessary, this new curried chicken menu item? Hey, that sounds delicious. Oh, but our very best customer requested it. Now, good luck with the taste testing. Oh, you are working, actually. Oh boy, I don't think I can eat another bite. Well, you got work to do. Just who exactly is this very best customer, anyway? Oh my god, sausage head. Oh, these two. Are you sure we really need all these explosives? Not to worry, Beauty, my dear. I followed the instructions exactly. 20 kilograms of gunpowder, just like it said. You're about to die. Congratulations. Wait a minute. 20 kilograms? I thought it was 20 grams. I guess he's not a criminal in this timeline anymore. It's still weird, though. So this is where you work, huh, Papa? I'm glad this is... I still don't like the wife, though. That's right, sweetheart. Darling husband, don't you have any ideas at all you could give me? You must have heard some juicy stories. The indiscretions of a minister, perhaps? Now, must you talk that way in front of our darling angel? Here's to the stoogy mind of my darling husband. Alright, but did you have to smack him in the face? Oh, and of course these guys are still around. It's not like they... I mean, they weren't the main antagonists. Oh, this deal is going quite well. Oh, I must say... Oh, okay. The Yono is about to scrape the bottom of the sea, sir. Be forewarned, sir. His head fell off. Keep it together, man. Are you trying to give me a case of the vapors? I believe I nearly died of fright just now. Ah, there we go. He's rocking out again. He's still wearing his, like, prison clothes, though. Still doing that research on the magic rock, huh? Stop the park from charging admission. Protect the rights of those who live here. Who's living in the park? What's he nervous about now? Today's the day, you know? He's finally getting out. Who's left in prison? You know, everybody's starting to see get real tired of seeing whatever. Then let me show you a new dance that's been passed down in our family for generations. We do this when we have a stomach ache. We call it Dance Away the Pain. I feel like that wouldn't help. Oh, I'm real interested in that one. You could show it to me, say, next week. You got it. Oh, that's who's getting out. Alright. He's got the smock and everything. 10 long years, Yomiel. Your time's up today. The young lady who always comes to visit you is waiting outside. What'd you paint? Thank you, Sissel. He painted Sissel. Why is the painting moving? There we go. It's so weird getting a frontal angle from them because we never got a frontal angle of them. It's always been profiles. Cleared ghost trick. And there's the Sissel background you can get. Reincarnation. That's pretty great. I think there are new extras now. Ghost puzzle, is that it? Yeah, slide puzzles. Because I saw in challenges, there's... Well, I can take a look at all these now. I'll show these off now. Okay, so swap 44 things. I got that eventually. Lead the way outside without failing. That's going to be annoying. Because it was tough to do in the first place, let alone without failing. Avert fate without any deaths. I screwed that up. Take aim and nail on the second try. I believe that's the chandelier drop, so, you know, I hate that one already. Fail by keeping the ball away from Mino. Oh, I have to screw up swapping the first time with Missile. Avert fate without any deaths. Man, I was able to do the first few. First one without dying. All the others I failed. And then fail by removing a large symbol. Oh. Instead of swapping Mino with the right lamp, do I swap it with the left lamp? Because it is there. Do I get an achievement for failing that way? But there we go. Complete all 5x5 ghost puzzles. So those are the extras I get now. And then clear all challenges. I'm 75% of the way through. But I could do the ghost puzzles if I so felt like it. There's only 3 of them. That's not too bad. But going back to get all the, this is the info. Going back to get all the challenges where I don't fail. It's doable. It's just, you know, being careful, getting all the right solutions immediately. And I mean, I have my own recordings, so I know the solutions. Still, this is the kind of game where I wish I could erase my memory to forget it so I could play it again. Because the mysteries, the little twists and turns, the characters, it's all so much fun. Like, I believe initially this was the game that didn't get too much like publicity, so it became something of like a cult favorite. And I can see why. This is absolutely like a one-off DS game that people are like, never heard of it. But then they play it and like, man, people should hear of this. What was another game? Trace Memory. Trace Memory I also played and is similar. Was Trace Memory also DS? I barely remember. It's been a while. But I can see this going right next to Trace Memory of no one played this game and it's great. Similarly, Trace Memory is a, you know, mystery solving game. So again, it goes right there next to it. But Ghost Trick, man. Ghost Trick. That was a lot of fun. Some of the puzzles were a little frustrating, but overall, in the end, man, I want to play this again fresh. Someone find a way to erase my memory. I know I'm forgetful, but I need like a clean slate here for this one. Whew. Yeah. Now I see the hype. That was a lot of fun. I don't know what else to say about it. I pretty much said everything I can. It's a simple game. Simple premise, but the mystery goes deep and goes fun. So, thank you for joining me on this adventure. That was Ghost Trick. And I'll see you in the next one.